and the seeking to please Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay? But you're going to have to die here. That's the cold piece. Is you're going to have to die here. All right? You're going to have to serve your oppressor and be put to death by him, man. Okay? Because you seek not to come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Go ahead.
This Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets.
She uttereth her voice in the streets. This is where wisdom is being pushed out, pumped out. For what? For the elect to receive it. Okay? She crieth without in the streets. Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse and the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning.
And that's what you get. You got people out here that are simple, stupid, man. Okay? And here it is, we're making it plain. Okay, what's going on? All right? The Bible gives characteristics of the wicked, of Esau, Edom, of our oppressor. Here it is, we could talk to Jake for hours. Pull out the scriptures, show him. But he still can't get it. Wisdom is plainly being spoken of out here in these streets, man. She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Well, I got a precept.
You know? In the chief place of concourse, man. The opening of the gates. Out here in the broad cities where you see traffic, pedestrians, okay? Just us being out here, a rough estimate. At least 100, 200 people already seen us, man. All right. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, I got a quick preset because you said you could try and tell Esau all you want, but he can't get it. Why? Because pride goes before destruction. Watch this. Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high.
Yeah, that's going on Esau. Okay, the pride of his heart, his mind, deceived him. Because here it is, the earth was given into his hand. He got that mighty blessing from Yahweh Shai, which is the sword. Hey, if you got the sword, you got the weapons, you got the weaponry, you got the army, you're gonna be a proud motherfucker, man. And that's Esau. He got nukes. You talk bad about him enough, he could go ransack your house, man. All right, here it is. You talk bad about Esau enough, he'll set up a what do you call it? An entrapment, or he'll set up the SWAT, and they'll come and just invade you, man, unawares. You'll be asleep at 2 in the morning, man. That makes Esau proud. Okay? And because of his pride, because of all that pride, he thinks he's never going to go down. He thinks he's going to continue on ruling forever. All right? But the pride of your heart has deceived you, red Hebrew Edomites. It's not going to be. It's not going to be so. Okay? You have been decepted into believing that nothing bad's going to happen to you. All right? But hey, you dig the pit, and you're going to fall into it, man. You led our people into slavery, captivity. You got to go into captivity. You killed our people with the sword. Now you got to be killed with the sword, man. Okay? And that's the patience of the saints, man. That's what we're waiting for. You know, in the spirit, that's what Jake is waiting for, man. Okay? And you know what? 2/3 of our people ain't going to want it until it's too late. When they see that Jake winning, which are winning now, when Jake start winning on an everyday level, like we get the spiritual power and we're just winning, that's when Jake gonna want to get right.
Princess.
But by then it's gonna be too late. Okay? It says thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. By then it's gonna be too late for 2/3, man.
Hey, speaking about Esau, we read in Jeremiah 50. He said that all they that devoured him, all right, say they have sinned not. There's that scripture, whose oppressors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. The pride of thine heart has deceived thee, man. You think that you just the top nation on the earth. That's why you're going around terrorizing everybody. Nobody could come against you. You said, who is beside me, man? All right, that you're going to lift yourself up above the throne of the Most High, man. Hey, but you don't even know that all these things were given to you, man. You didn't earn nothing. All this stuff was given to you, man. Because you foolish. You're a foolish man. The pride of your heart has deceived you. You don't understand that Yahweh Shem Yahshua controls everything, man. Even the thoughts and the intents of the heart of the kings of this world, man. All right. Real quick, this Psalms 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Yeah, talking about the elite. Talking about you Edomites all together. But you're higher up, man. You're not being troubled like other men. You're not catching hell like Jake's catching hell. You know, so that's why we gotta say, what do you need to be saved from? All right? We need to be saved, man. We need to be saved from our enemies, man. Okay? Here it is, man. Jake got bills to pay. Jake gotta go slave. And then not know when you're gonna get paid. That's something you need to be saved from, man. You Edomites ain't going through things like that. You own all these franchises, you own all these banks, all these companies. Everything you see, you got a place called Chipotle. You think Issachar owns that? Hell no. Some piece of shit, okay, Amalekite owns it. A so-called Jew. This one too, La Victoria. You got these Jakes that are proud because they're of their father, the devil. They don't even own that. Let Esau say, I'm giving you guys a week to pack up your stuff and get out of here. We're changing all this to a strip mall. They ain't got no other choice but to say, oh, we gotta go, this is it. Okay? But yeah, you Edomites ain't catching hell like other people are, other nations are. Primarily these people. Okay? Here it is, you get to go home to your house in the East Side Hills, okay, of San Jose, your big old mansions, and just chill and collect money. Go home to your prized, beautiful wife. Meanwhile, you got Jake that scrounging in garbage cans looking for food, man. Okay, begging for change so they could go buy a beer. Okay? There's more than that.
Yep. It says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment.
Yeah, violence and pride, those are Esau's two main characteristics. And pride compassed them, all right? It's just all over this guy. Okay, you think of somebody wearing one of the big baller chains. Well, that's what Esau wearing for pride. And then garment, what's wrapped his body. His whole demeanor is violence, man. You got cops that'll walk up to you, smile. Okay, they'll smile in your face. Really? They're just like, man, we ain't got the order. We can't do nothing up against them. I remember in the world, you remember that one time in the world? You know, I was in the world, and, you know, Jake, we're all younger, you know, running from the cops and shit. And we went, and there was a cop that was gonna blow away B. And then I see the cop's fingers was itching to shoot my ass.
I was out.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Jake was gone.
I kept telling you, hey, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go.
Good. Yeah, Jake dipped out. You know, Jake left Slovakia. And the cops came. Bro, this cop's hand, his fingers was on the block the whole time. Just make one move up and blow you away. And you know, Jake, I was not scared the whole time. I was trying to make it seem like I was scared so he could be like, okay, he's scared, I got the upper hand, you know. He seen I was not gonna disobey or whatever, which is according to the scriptures.
Because Edomites are terrified of Jake.
Oh yeah.
Remember that dude Hector? They were going with a couple of the goons to sell it. They were gonna sell it like a little 22. It wasn't loaded or nothing like that. All right, and then they said that they did a rolling stop over the white line where they're going into the crosswalk. So the cop pulled them over, and then they got them all up there. Hector was like, "Hey, I got a gun in my pocket."
Yeah, I remember.
He said the cop told his partner, "Gun," and his partner just in la la land, you know. And he says, "Hey, gun." He said, "Hey," Hector said, "This motherfucker went, don't fucking move! I'll blow your fucking head off." He just bugged out on him, man. His adrenaline was up. He was terrified, man. You don't react like that unless you're scared to death, man. It was he even he announced it. He said, look, I got a gun in my pocket. It's not loaded. The cop bugged out on him, man. He's lucky he didn't get shot, man.
Yeah.
Because Esau Edom is terrified of Jake, man. That's why he sees this Jake uprising, this Jake over, and he's scared to death, man. Hey, us standing up. All right, Esau Edom is afraid. It's terrified. All these nations are terrified, man. All right, because the elites of these other nations, they know. All right, they know about Israel. They know Israel is scattered. All right, the elites are seeing the fulfillment of the prophecy of the Israelite foreigners. All right, raising up throughout the four corners of the earth, man. That's why they want to keep it as a black thing. That's why they want to keep it as a black thing, black Israelites, right? Because they want Jake to stay in that stupid mind frame, man, right? But the truth is out, man. All right, and the elect are out here, and the elect are going to be sealed, no matter how many lies, no matter how many traps, all right, no matter how much so-called disinformation that you push out there. No matter how you try and control the narrative, it's all going to come back on you, man.
Yeah, that's right. Isaiah 19 and 17.
But you go ahead and go back in that. Hey, but hold Proverbs too. We can go back in that.
Oh, you got more on that? What you had?
What did I have? No, that was it on that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because the brother said Esau is afraid of Jake. And that's true. Okay, Esau is afraid of Jake getting back to that equal level, okay, of we were never on the equal level. Let's just get that straight. All right, the scriptures tell you we're better than you in all throughout the scriptures. But what I mean is Esau's afraid of Jake getting on that level of wanting to fight back, because right now Jake ain't in that spirit, man. Jake still loves Esau. You have that nigga that got butt raped by an Edomite a couple years back talking about we gotta stop the violence, to forget about it. Okay, you got nigga like coming out saying that let's move on, move past slavery. You can't move past slavery, man. Everything got stolen from us, you stupid fuck. How the fuck can we move past that, man? That's like somebody stealing $20,000 that you were going to use to put up a loan on the house and saying it's okay, just still go get that house. But all the money's gone. That make no fucking sense, man. Excuse my French. But Jake get pissed off, man. You know?
There's Isaiah 19 and 17. And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt.
It says, and the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt, man. So the tribes, okay, are going to be terror unto America, man. Because modern day Egypt is America, man. All right, these tribes are going to come together under Judah. Judah is the head tribe. The scriptures say, okay, that he's going to save the tents of Judah first. That's why a lot of Negroes got this truth first. And then it spread to the southern kingdom. Then you see Ephraim getting in there. Then the other Latino tribes is waking up. All right? But it says that the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. And this is Egypt.
Hey,
spiritually.
Let me prove that.
Yeah, go.
This Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. This great city.
You gotta be spiritual, man. Babylon
the Great. Not only is it called Babylon the Great, okay, the whore, but it's also spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Because what's being pushed here is slavery. Okay, a lot of these jobs is temp agencies now. All right, part-time labor. And they're jobs that ain't nobody want to fucking do. Here it is, an Edomite went to go work at Foster Farms. And we had this Judite, we were having like a spiritual wager amongst each other. Like, how long you think he's gonna last? I was like, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then he was like, man, I don't even give him a week. Bro, this fucking Edomite went to work at Foster Farms. He got one check and dipped, bro.
Yep.
Just showing you, man. Now, I worked there. I didn't like it, so I was already knowing, like, you're an Edomite. You're not going to like it. Okay? The only ones that stay there is, man, I ain't going to lie, Issachar, man. Issachar and Elam.
Oh, Issachar. Issachar's a nut.
Yeah.
I was working at Amazon. I seen Issachar running around.
Yeah.
I said, hey, bro, you being too good of a slave, man. You need to calm down.
Yeah, come.
You ridiculous.
Yeah.
I got. Well, you got something to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say something about. I used to do work in the grape fields, picking grapes, and there was this Edomite. What he didn't even last one day, cause like you're on the conveyor next to a conveyor belt where there's grapes are passing, so you're bent over like fucking hella hour just pulling twigs or whatever, and he passed out like middle of the shift. They had to call an ambulance and everything because he was dehydrated and shit. But yeah, come.
And you know what's crazy is all that is Edomite owned.
Yeah,
Like all them ranches and stuff, the major contractors, they'll have an Edomite and then they'll have some Jakes that are under the Edomites so they can gather workers, you know?
Yeah,
And it's funny because here it is, it's an Edomite company, but that proves that Esau can't even work, you know, in his own field, you know? It just proves you Edomites are weaklings, man. See, in the kingdom of heaven, you Edomites are going to drop dead every day just from work. Okay, they're going to be out there, the sun is just going to be beaming on them. They talk about how Mars is one of the closest planets to the sun or whatever. It's so hot. They call it the red planet, whatever. You have Edomites there, man, working with no suits, having to resurrect them, bringing them back and put them back to slavery, man. What up?
I was working at the last job that I had. All you had to do was sit around and do nothing. You just waited for cars to come and you'd open up a gate. And that's it. You just let the cars go through. This motherfucker telling the supervisor, it's too hot out here. You trying to kill me. I'm dying. My skin's burning. I can't do this shit anymore. He just didn't shit. And you didn't have to do nothing at that job, man. Except just kick back. I literally wouldn't even get off the fucking chair. I would just sit with my legs up and then I see and I'll just pull the lever. You ain't have to do shit, man. Hey, red Hebrew Edomite is hey, he's the weak red Hebrew Edomite.
What up?
Isaiah 19 and 17. And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Every one that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he hath determined against it. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan, and swear to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts. One shall be called the city of destruction. In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in the midst of the land of Egypt.
Yeah, and that's what happened in ancient Egypt. It was destroyed, all right? And that's what's going to happen in this modern day Egypt. But we ain't going to build no temples here. There ain't going to be no memorial other than the fire, the smoke.
Hey, we are the temple.
God,
We are the memorial out here, man.
God,
We are the altar.
God. But it ain't going to be left here. Okay, that's what I meant in future tense. We're not going to build one here, you know? Because this place is going to be a lake of fire. And that smoke is going to send up for a very long time for all these nations to see the monument of what happens when you rule the world in wickedness, man. Because that's how Esau is ruling the planet, is in wickedness. Wicked oppression, as the scriptures say. You know, here it is, he'll tell you, you can't do this. But if somebody does something wicked, that's naturally wicked. Your wife cheats on you, takes off with the children, and you want to kill this lady, which according to the scriptures, if your wife leaves you, she's supposed to leave with nothing. You're supposed to keep the kids, you're supposed to keep the cars, the house. But here it is, a red Hebrew Edomite will lift her up and say, no, she gets the kids, she gets the car, she gets the house. Scripture clearly tells you she's supposed to leave with nothing. Okay? But if it was in a sense of her committing adultery, you're supposed to put her to death. Now you go and try to do that in today's society, you're through. Okay? The only thing you can do is forget about it and pray to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Because you acting out on your own instincts, you can condemn yourself, man. You know? Scriptures say, be angry and sin not. Don't act out on your own instincts, man. Because it may not be actually sin for you to do something, but in a sense, it could get you condemned. All right, Yahushua says to wait upon him. You know?
It's a commandment.
Yeah, good.
So really, and also following the rules of this society is another commandment. Why? So that we can put to shame all these ignorant people that want to say that we're these terrible fucking thugs that's out here with the Bible.
Okay.
And really, when you go into it, we're just regular people, man. All right, we got jobs, we got families. All right, we got bills, we got things to take care of. All right, we live in this society with you. The only difference is that our eyes are open and we can see the wickedness that's around us, man. So we come out here and do this work because we're programmed to do it, man. It's simple as that. I got a precept. This is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Yeah, and woe unto you that want help from the devil. That want to go down to these government agencies when all hell breaks loose, man. See, we're out here giving you the warning before it goes down. Real quick at Isaiah 33:6.
Huh?
Hey, because this wisdom that we're giving out for free, okay, we're giving it to you for free, can bring you salvation, man. It can bring you the wisdom you need.
Hey, if I walked up to you right now and I gave you $1,000, I said it's yours for nothing. Hey, Jacob bug out.
Yeah.
Jacob start crying. He'll start thanking the Lord.
Yeah.
But we're spiritually doing that. We're handing out riches like treasures, gold, silver, diamonds, precious stones, just pouring it out of us. Just grabbing treasure by the shovel and just shoveling out today. And what do they look? They look at it with disdain. Ugh. Well, we don't want that kind of treasure. I want $300. I want reparations. Fuck you guys, man. We're out here laboring for free, for you. And you want to reject Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man? Well, hey, you're rejecting yourself. The Lord said, you have not rejected me. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua don't need you fuckers, man. All right? You Israelite. Oh, I'm an Israelite. Whatever, man. The Lord don't need you. Hey, what does it say in Romans 9? You simple fools. It says, hey, though they be of Israel, you might be the seed of Abraham, but you're not counted for the seed, man. All right? Hey, there's a comment that was talking about, we don't need you. We don't need the truth from a white man. Hey, who the fuck are you, man? All right, all you guys that don't want to accept the Israelite foreigners, guess what, man? You're gonna be destroyed, whether you like it or not. Let Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua be true and every man a liar. You guys are all liars, man. You don't even know the truth. You're speaking on things. You're speaking proudly of things that you don't even know. All right, you ain't even looked into. You haven't even researched because you're lazy, you're stupid, and you follow after your father, the devil, man.
That's right.
That's right. Go ahead.
There's Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Yeah.
And strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, is his treasure.
Yeah. So that's all we need. Is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. How to live righteously according to him. Okay? Then you know what? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua gonna give us everything, man. He gonna protect us. Tells you in Proverbs, Psalms, the Lord is our strong tower. He is our defense. Okay? He is our protector, our defender. Alright? You had something on that you had before, that scripture you had before we got this?
Yeah, Isaiah.
God.
All right. Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Yeah, woe unto you, meaning destruction unto you, that go down to Egypt for help. Because when this economy, this society goes to shit, worse than it already is, goes down the drain, bad to the point you start seeing heathens leave.
Yep.
To the point you start seeing people invading other people's homes for food. Okay? You're gonna have Jake in the hood going next door to his homeboy's house to steal the popcorn that's cooking in the microwave, man. That's how bad it's gonna get, man.
Yep.
Okay? And then you're gonna have it to where Jake says, fuck it, man. There ain't nothing else we can do. We gotta go to Esau for help. You got the nigga woman, okay, the spick woman, Tonto woman, going down to the welfare office, okay, to the welfare office, all these agencies to look for help from Esau. But it says, woe unto you that go down to Egypt for help. Because what's going to be there for you is a concentration camp. What's going to be there for you is the mark of the beast. What's going to be there for you is a deranged pack of Edomites with big-ass rifles, okay? And they're into all weird types of orientations, man. Preferences, you know? They're going to be looking to kill you, Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're going to be looking to kill everybody, man. They're going to be like madmen sparing none. That's what's going to await you when Egypt's falling. And there ain't none of these stores that you could run into. There ain't no people that you could go and beg for food stamps. Okay? Go ahead on.
Behold, their valiant ones shall cry without the ambassadors of peace.
No, that was it on that. Yeah, because Isaiah 33 and 6, it says that the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. So that's what we have. Okay, you don't see us stacking up guns. All right, hoarding food, being a fucking prepper. We ain't doing all that, man, because we have what the world ignorantly calls, okay, because they don't know what faith is. We have what the world ignorantly calls faith.
Yep.
Okay?
Hey, what's faith?
Faith is the expectation of things not seen, man. Okay? That's what faith is. Something you can't see but believe.
This is faith, all right? Because you have a lot of these people out here that talk about how they have faith in the Lord. A lot of them don't even know the scriptures, all right? And when I say don't even know the scriptures, meaning they haven't even read any part of the Bible. But they say they have faith in the Lord. But to have faith in the Lord means to have faith in the scriptures, in the words of the scriptures, man. Okay? Because why? Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave promises. He made covenants. He told things that were going to happen before they happened. Hey, sister, you can look all bugged out. You're going to be destroyed. All right? Things that's going to happen before they happen. And we believe in these things. Hey, it says, look upon the old ways. Look upon the ancient world and see. All right? Because the things that were written aforetime were written for our learning. Right? So we know that Egypt was destroyed. We didn't see it, but we believe it. All right? We know that this is modern day Egypt, and it's going to be destroyed, man. We can see it.
That's right.
Hey, Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. We know that this is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, man. It's going to be destroyed. All right? The Lord reiterates that point over and over again throughout the scriptures. That Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy all the enemies of Him, all His enemies, man. All right? And we're going to gain the victory through the blood of Yahweh Shai and through the testimony which we come out here and proclaim, man. All right? Every last one of us are martyrs for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai because we testify of Him. Hey, and it says they love not their lives unto death, man. All right? We're out here 144%, man. All right? Because we have to be out here. We're commanded to be out here, man.
That's right.
Gird our loins like a man. All right? So, hey, like you have